So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15. Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, "What's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me?" Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal, because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away. So if you're watching on any of the videos we're doing all over the internet these days, you'll see I'm wearing a shirt today. It says in very fancy type on this t-shirt I bought, "My love language is sarcasm." I love it. I saw a comedian the other day. He was very sarcastic. I very much liked him. I bought his shirt. And the reason I bought it, because he said it's 1 for $25. It's 2 for $80. That's a good deal. Wait a second. It's not. Wait a second. I'm just kidding. I figured it out right on the spot. I gave him $40. It seemed like a good deal from 80. So we're going to look in the mirror of life today. I talk about this a lot, about the mirror of life, about looking into the mirror and becoming aware of who you are. Today, we're going to talk about it, and you're going to get maybe a little uncomfortable. That's okay. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. Who am I fooling? I make a couple of people uncomfortable every single day. I don't try to, but I don't really care if I do. I just don't. I mean, I do what I do. Come here real close, okay? Can I give you some maybe this is some motivational advice, maybe. And I think if you do what I do, or you do what you do, or whatever you want to do, here's what I know. When you do what you think you do best, when you reach into your skill set, some people will call them your spiritual gifts. When you can identify that, and I know that's what a lot of people are looking for. I know. I help a lot of people find that. That's kind of my job these days. But when you lock into that, you might feel a little uncomfortable sometimes of the effect you're having, but here's what happens. When you lock into what you're gifted and what you know you do well, and potentially what you do different than anybody else on the planet, whether anybody agrees or not, there's going to be a benefit to you doing that. It's going to be like taking a prescription drug. What are the side effects to this drug? Well, what are the side effects to me being me at the best I possibly can? I'll tell you what they are. There's somebody who showed up today that is on this podcast for the very first time, and they're, what the hell is this guy talking about? And yet something I say today is going to get down inside of them. It's going to change how they think, and their life will change. And I might not ever hear about it, but I know it's happening. It's happened before. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do it the way I do. It's what I do, and it's how I do it. So whether you like it or not, I try to make you like it. I do. But I'm telling you, take the time to figure that thing out and have some courage. What would the guys say down in the locker room? Have some balls, right? I'm sorry, but it's a PG-13 show. I don't go R. I don't do that. Sometimes MA, maybe, but we'll see. Anyway, my name is Scott Smith. Nice to have you today, and thanks for the extended open there. Yesterday morning, it was 6:40 a.m. I walked in my office because that's the kind of guy I am, at least on a Wednesday. I don't do it every day. You think I'm crazy? I don't do that. I work for myself. I'm not gonna work starting at 6:30 in the morning every day. But I have a coaching call at 7 a.m. on Wednesday, and so I get up early, I go in. It's a great call. So at 6:40, I get a text message. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't get text message in the morning at 6:40 at all. And if I did, I'm not going to know because I don't check, but I was up early, so I was checking, client, maybe something like that. And if anybody regularly texted me at 6:40 in the morning, they would no longer be a client. They would no longer be a friend. They would have a conversation. They would agree to my terms, or they wouldn't be my friend anymore. That's all. I don't want to be bothered. But this time it was my pastor, which is really weird. He was thinking of me at 6:40 in the morning. He sent me a quote that he ran across that he thought I might like to share with you. How cool is it? He listens to me. So he might be listening today. I got to be honest. I can't make stuff up. I can't lie. Can't composite too much, right? Anyway, so, man, in my wildest dreams, I would have never thought I'd be getting a note from a pastor. I mean, I thought their time was spent doing other stuff like that. The only time they sent me a note was because I was sick, or maybe they needed a donation or something. I don't know. I know I'm wrong to say that, but that's kind of what I thought. But he was thinking about me like a good guy. It's awesome. We've met a few times, have great conversations. What we do is very different, but not so different. I mean, he helps people go find God. I help people find themselves. And personally, I believe that the journey to finding God or the universe or spirituality, whatever it happens to be for you, is led by finding yourself first. So we kind of do it. We kind of work a tag team, or like a big relay out on the Olympics, right? At the end of the day, I don't care whether you believe in God or whether you are spiritual. I don't care what it is. After you read all the self-help books and you listen to the podcast, you're going to be wanting to figure out one thing. And it kind of begins with what my pastor said. Here's a quote. You've never seen your face, only a reflection of your face. Don't know who said it? No idea. He said I could have it because he didn't know who did it either. So I borrow it right now. And you can have it too, but you can't keep it unless you find the person who said it first and get permission, okay? You've never seen your face, only a reflection of your face. Now, like I said, I don't know the source of that, but I'm going to try to figure it out at some point. But when I said that to my Face Your Passion coaching group, when I said it to them, they were on the call, they were there, I shared it with them right away. And it was pretty interesting stuff. By the way, you're going to get an invitation. We're opening up a new cohort for our guided coaching sessions and presentation coming soon. It's how to find your North Star. I'm so excited about this. I've never taught this before, but this is what I do every day. Now, the link is in the show notes, or you can just go to faceyourpassion.com. But anyway, I got on the call with these guys, and I told them that same quote I just read to you. Let me read it again so I get it right. You've never seen your face, only the reflection of your face. And think how profound that really is. It resonated. Now, how did I know it resonated? The same way I know it's resonating with you right now. Because they leaned forward, they looked down, they started writing it down. They took notes, and you should too. Because one thing I know is this. I know that becoming aware, and when I launched my Face Your Passion, you can join us or not. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm just saying, when I did, I was surprised because I threw this awareness component into it because I'd been doing it for years myself, and I just threw it in there. I recognize that until I could get you to look in the mirror and really see the reflection of yourself and really think about that and get you to do it day after day after day. And what I used to say to my group, I still say to this day, you can only stand in front of the mirror and look at the reflection of yourself in the mirror long enough before that reflection goes right to your heart and soul. You can only deny what you're seeing so long. You can only hold back from your dreams so long. You can only keep doing the stuff you should be doing so long if you have the courage to stand in front of the mirror and to document what you're doing and to see the repeatable patterns that are happening. At some point, you'll either give up and bury it, or you'll say, I got to change. That's what this is all about. That's why it resonated so deeply.
Do you hear that? Sounds like breakfast is ready. Because Quaker's coming in hot with morning nutrition. 100% whole grain oats and a good source of fiber to fuel the rhythm of your morning and kickstart your day. And that sounds absolutely delicious. Fuel to start whatever's next. Quaker, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 26.
So in my world, in my world is the personal growth world or personal development world. They call it the PD. It's you're in PD, aren't you? We call it's a soft art. It's not the tactical, practical stuff that maybe gets you the ability to do the things you want to do, the habits and the goal setting. We do all that stuff, yes, but that's not the end goal. That's not the mission. I don't like transactional. Yes, I'll help you with goals. Yes, I'll help you with your habits. Yes, I'll help you communicate better. I'll do all that stuff. That's just stuff. That's just fluff. That's for people that like to surf the internet. Those are skills you have to have and you have to master, but that's not the reason we're doing it. The reason we're doing it is because there is something more that you're trying to find. And maybe you've not thought about that yet. And maybe you don't care about that. Maybe you thought that's BS. I'm not going to do that. I do that because I think that's where happiness is found. It's all this practical, tactical stuff we go through all the time. So if you got a list and you're working your to-do list and all that stuff, here's a practical, tactical tip for you. Get rid of your to-do list. Do a did I do it list like I teach. It'll change everything about how you do because that's not the goal. The goal is not to get more stuff done. The goal is to live the life that you want to live. Whatever that means. No, that's kind of mamby-pamby. What does mamby-pamby mean? That's kind of that wishy-washy stuff, right? People are, I don't want to hear that stuff anymore. I know, but we say it anyway, right? But isn't that what it's all about? Listen, the day you die, you're going to be thinking a little bit differently, aren't you? So in my world, searching for the North Star, your passion, your purpose, your meaning, your legacy, what it's all about. But, sometimes when I get on this topic, what I think about is the movie City Slickers and Curly. And what Curly said.
Do you know what the secret of life is?
No, what?
This.
Your finger?
One thing. Just one thing.
That's great, but what's the one thing?
That's what you gotta figure out.
I spent years thinking, no, help me figure that out. And if you go on the internet, you'll find people, if they've answered, they've figured it all out, the whole thing, and all kind of conjecture about what that is. But I know what it is. When you were searching for your North Star, that's that thing that kind of sweeps up. You're looking forward. It's guiding you. It's taking you in a direction. When you have that direction out where you're heading, everything else doesn't matter. That's where you find your passion. You stumble upon your passion. You explore the possibilities of life. Your passion will become your purpose. You do it long enough, you get meaning in that. It means something to get out of bed and do it every single day. And when you live, and you're going to live a long time, man, oh man, it becomes your legacy. But it begins by looking in the mirror for yourself. We call it awareness. Again, dailyawarenessdiary.com is how you can learn about that. So why don't you do that? Why don't you look in the mirror starting right now? Or in the monitor like I am right now, seeing myself talking to you? Man, Curly was a smart dude. Jack Palance, let's do some push-ups with one arm. I can beat you. And he could. Absolutely. No doubt about that. Okay. If you're on my email list, I'll send you an invite for the How to Find Your North Star event I'm doing. If you're not, go opt into something. You'll get it, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.